1. Think microservices are the magic bullet for your startup? You might be making a costly mistake. Let's break down why using microservices too early could sink your project and what you should do instead. Many teams find themselves in a tangled web of services that are hard to manage, leading to wasted time and resources. 3. The simple explanation: microservices are small, independent services that can be developed, deployed, and scaled separately. They sound great, but they're not the best fit for every project. Here's why: increased overhead. Each service needs its own infrastructure. This can double your costs. Complex communication. Services must communicate through APIs. This adds latency and potential points of failure. Team size. If your team is small, managing multiple services can be a nightmare. Deployment challenges. Each service update could potentially disrupt others. Debugging difficulty. Finding the source of an error can become a time-consuming process. 4. Real-world example. Let's look at a startup called Quick Bites. They were excited to build a food delivery app. They decided to use microservices from day one, thinking it would help them scale quickly. They broke their application into 5 services: user management, menu service, order service, payment service, and notification service. Initially, they had a small team of 3 engineers. Each service had its own database and API. Within a few weeks, they encountered several issues. High latency, average response time shot up to 800 milliseconds, causing user complaints. Increased costs. Their cloud bill jumped from $200 to $800 per month due to multiple service deployments. Team burnout. They spent more time managing services than building features. After 3 months, they decided to revert to a monolithic architecture. They rebuilt the app with one codebase, which allowed them to reduce their costs by 75% and improve response time to 300 milliseconds. They learned that starting simple can lead to better outcomes. 5. What to do instead. Here's a practical framework for when to consider microservices. 1. Evaluate your team size. If you have fewer than 5 engineers, stick to a monolithic approach. More than 5? You can start thinking about microservices. 2. Assess your application complexity. Is your app simple? Keep it monolithic. If you expect rapid growth or have distinct, independent components, then consider microservices. 3. Monitor scalability needs. Are you seeing traffic above 1,000 requests per minute? That's a sign you might need to consider separating services. If you're under that threshold, a single service can handle it more efficiently. 4. Consider deployment frequency. If you plan to deploy several times a day, microservices can help isolate changes. Less frequent deployments? A monolithic architecture can simplify the process. 5. Plan for future refactoring. If you believe your application will need to pivot or change significantly, start with a modular monolith. This allows easy refactoring into microservices later without the immediate overhead. 6. Common mistakes. 1. Over-engineering. Mistake: building complex services for simple functionalities. Fix: start with a basic architecture. Add complexity as your needs grow. 2. Ignoring team skills. Mistake: assuming everyone can manage microservices. Fix: train your team on relevant technologies first. Invest in skill development. 3. Neglecting monitoring. Mistake: failing to set up monitoring from the start. Fix: implement monitoring tools like Prometheus or Grafana early to catch issues quickly. 4. Bad API design. Mistake: creating poorly defined APIs that lead to confusion. Fix: adopt versioning and clear documentation practices to avoid integration headaches. 5. Underestimating latency. Mistake: not accounting for network latency between services. Fix: optimize your API calls and consider using tools like gRPC for better performance. 7. Quick checklist. Is your team fewer than 5? Stay monolithic. Is your application simple? Keep it that way. Are you under 1,000 requests/minute? No need for microservices. Plan to deploy less often? Don't overcomplicate. Think ahead but don't rush into refactoring. 8. Summary plus CTA microservices can be a powerful tool, but using them too early can lead to confusion, higher costs, and burnout. Start simple, assess your needs, and scale wisely. If you're feeling overwhelmed, remember quick bites. They learned the hard way. If you found this video helpful, share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical tech insights. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear.